The roaming hero I wanted to see that's going to help out the lanes a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe Tide will get something now, because it's going to be. But this Lion Phoenix is no joke either for that extra help.
They're actually going to go for Kuro. Will be able to pop him. First blood going the way of Maybe. Sep is going to try and go for him again. Managed to get the dust. Dives right on by. And a hit and run from Maybe as he hastes his way out of there. Nova dive. They don't want to.
Yeah, he can get good solo picks on the Lion, but I think overall in team fights it's much better with the Blink Dagger.
Try and go on Fada again. They do manage to get the Primal Roar on him. Sunray with backup, and the pure damage rips through Fada. They now look for a counter kill, but it's just not going to be fast enough, or maybe it is. The glimpse back. Oh, long range Timber Chain, but it's not good enough. The Ravage holds him in place. Mind control. While the rest of his team does push forward, looks like they managed to find one here. Jerix is going to be hit by the stun, and quite easily taken out by Maybe.
It was smart of Sep to just stay in the back. If the bounty hunter has eyes on him, it's very unusual to have like a two-man smoke.
Mind control trying to help out Fada, but they have the Sunray. This and the finger of death is well. Fight rather happily. Matumbo Man's going to lead the initiation on his Xiao Wei. They still have the Ravage as well, so this is not a fight that LGD can really try and take. Or maybe they can with the Primal Roar. They're actually getting a little bit more damage on the Chakram, and they burst him down! The Ravage is too late, too shallow to catch Xiao Wei. Mind control lost in the sauce. Will be able to barely get the pick up, but now maybe he's going to be controlled by Jerix with that Static Storm, and Liquid still pick up the better of the engagement. But considering that was supposed to be Liquid's surprise initiation on LGD and they lost Matumbo Man, they are going to be rather disappointed. They're going to get a third kill though on MMY, it seems like, with the track and the inevitable glimpse back. It seems they should be able to get it. Bounty Hunter will claim the kill.
Yeah, Majestic just not enough there. However, LGD still have a window at this point. There is no Radiance out for Fada, and the Tidehunter cooldown is 110 seconds away from being
in position to be able to defend this one, maybe on the front lines. He's going to be a little bit danger there with the Disruptor, but seems to be okay for now. Lion managed to get the disengage, does get hit by the stun as he tries to Timber Chain himself out. Now goes for the Ravage, only hitting onto Maybe. They're going to follow up the Static Storm. That doesn't even hold. Maybe is able to get himself out of that one, and
the two heroes are from the side.
Oh, the smoke beat on the road to the Ravage! 5-man setup right into the Static Storm. The Anvil gets dropped by LGD, and they take 4 just like that. An ultra kill for Jerix of all people. And the Mind Control blinks himself forward, but not seeing the opportunity for a Ravage just yet. He's just going to leave Matumbo Man to go for Xiao Wei, holding on to the Primal Roar, but the Static Storm makes sure that he does go down without an ult to use. LGD get a lot of damage on him. Matumbo Man now jumping forward with the Icarus dive. Supernova goes out. They need to pop this egg, and they do it now. They do get it just in time. The Ravage goes out. They turn on to Maybe, who's going to go down next. And Fada starts pushing forward against LGD. Aggressive. Tries to fight back. Goes for Jerix. Many of the heroes of Liquid are quite low, but he is at a numbers disadvantage. If he gets popped here, managed to get the Sunder off. Fada can't burst him in time, and the finger of death takes him out instead. The bird.
No BKBs up and 2 BKBs up.
Man does manage to get off the dark tag. Finger Death being thrown on him. Ravage onto Maybe. And there's the refresh. Mind Control reposition himself for an even better one where Kant's aggressive. And now they've taken 2. Maybe rips right on through with the Timber Chain, but he's on his lonesome. And he's fighting up against Matumbo Man, who's just so damn big. Here comes the Sable Concoction as well, holding Maybe into place. But they can't actually go for him. Matumbo Man is going for the back line first. He gets September, now pops a BKB. Maybe will eventually fall, or maybe not. They're just not focusing him down because still has that Aegis.
So they need to be able to take out Roach at some point. I think if they can keep up the Roach, they can kind of keep up with Liquid's gold advantage. Matumbo Man,
they managed to get the Hex onto him, plus the Impale. They surround him with Xiao Wei. An easy kill.
Was around the Roach, but they don't know that Roach isn't up at this moment. They use it as a secret shop. It checked out green, and not sure if they maybe checked it out a little bit late. Oh, another Blink Hex.
Managed to get the Hex onto Matumbo Man. Now the jump in, Primal Roar from Xiao Wei, but already popped the Necronomicon, so his damage is going to be hugely delayed. Maybe he's there, but he's also a bit late to the party, and now it's Fada's turn to come in. Unstable Concoction ready to go, but he might just explode on himself as he gets stunned up. Now it's going to be up to Mind Control to be able to play the saving defense. Supernova, it's too much for him to handle. The rest of Liquid just back out. They're going to leave Matumbo Man to his work as he managed to pop his ultimate and TP out successfully, getting the Lion kill, but there was really nothing they could do to save Fada during the duration of those BKBs. Side the initiation X, now Finger of Death, but the Ravage counter, and they've already taken out 1. Mind Control needs a little bit of extra mana though, doesn't have enough for his second Ravage, and maybe he's going to be able to get him in a corner. Mind Control is kind of stuck out here up against a Timber Saw, looking to be able to burst him down, may not have the damage in time. Supernova laid out defensively, making sure Liquid won't be able to do much with their Slark. Kuro is still looking to get caught out, and he's got the gem too. They can't afford this pickoff. He's juking and jiving, but won't be able to make his way out of here. Xiao Wei kicks him in the shin. in straight to death. And gem drop. Matumba Man immediately goes for his initiation, tries to recover the gem, goes for the pounce out. Will be able to make his escape, but wasn't able to grab the gem. Forced to pop the BKB. Maybe makes a long jump in and actually goes for the BKB TP out, lacking in mana. Vada looking for a jump here. C-Sep will be able to get that free kill. The gem returned back into the hands of the
Tide is forced into a bad Ravage that they can't address his Timber Cell issue, but no one can really do damage to him. Alchemist is not good at single target, especially with his build. Maybe he had like a Mjolnir Basher, but that's coming way later.
They really want to focus maybe down, aggressive, and sitting on the side. Yeah, there, MMY. He's going to get picked off by Matumba Man. He sees the squishier target in mind. Mind control. Holding. Now pops a Ravage with the EKB. Perfect time for aggressive, and it might just be enough. No! Barely survives through that one. Maybe still going to look for the kill, but aggressive during his BKB time. He has to fight up against the two cores. Needs help from maybe. The sun comes in. Static Storm not going to be able to get a Sunder off this time. Now it's maybe against the world. All the reactive armor in the world just may not be enough to survive against these heroes. Zhao Wei comes in, unstable concussion, lands on him though. Primal Roar goes out, but it's too late, and it's just cleanup time for Matumba Man. Give me those stacks, he says. All the stats in the world. As now Liquid will take the extra life as Aegis should go into their hands. They're rapidly closing in on Abyssal Blade, some extra defense. Jarek is going to be hit by MMY, looks for the quick kill off of Finger of Death, but a Force Staff will be able to get him away, and now it's going to be MMY the one in danger as he gets glimpsed back straight into the hands of Fada. 14-22, Liquid.
An Obsword at this point,
His smoke is going to be the first one. Pops. Doesn't have the quick reactions, though, to get off the Necronomicon. And now the fight's going to go nasty. And there goes the first Ravage. Doubles it up, but aggressive managed to get off the BKB. Jarek's in the background still holding out to that Static Storm, while Fada's going to be focused down by the Chakrams. They are burning through all this one. September with a successful Supernova. It's going to be able to go through the back line while Mind Control gets taken out by Aggressive's right clicks. They look for more. Finally, the Static Storm laid out, but Mind Control is not going to be safe for this one. Gets the pounce over the cliff. And that might just be enough to be able to get him to safety. Maybe he's going to be on hot pursuit, though. Misses one. Chakram gets the second one. It gets him in the end. The triple kill for Maybe.
Wow,
Liquid.
How in the world did they win that team fight? They had that vision on the high ground, and LGD just... Timbersaw is almost equal to Alka net worth. He did give away two Ags, but Timbersaw does crazy damage output. Look at his items.
Yeah, Shiva's Octarine. He's going to have those low cooldowns. They're actually slowing down Matumba Man, getting the first damage out. Force Staff save isn't going to be enough. He has to blink himself and force himself away. Vada at the unstable concoction. Looks like they managed to catch out Kuro, though. So it is going to be a free kill, and it's actually a gem as well. They're going to pick that one up from Zhao 8 and LGD. They back themselves away, waiting on Roshan. LGD, they've already beaten through half of Roshan's HP. They have themselves really well spread. Immediately, Matumba managed to blink in, managed to get hexed. There goes the Ravage, up, down, hard. As now they're managing to be able to take out two. Pressure goes out. Jarek looks for a second Static Storm. He's going to be able to catch Aggressive alongside the Ravage. They're going to try and pop it before the Sunder has an opportunity to go off, and they will. 3 down. LGD now starts throwing out the buyback. Supernova is going to successfully explode, though, and maybe we'll capitalize on that one. He sees Jarek's an opportunity. Has him cornered. Will be able to take him out with at least the Chakram as he burns through. No, he has to actually Timber change to the other side, and Liquid, they've gotten yet another pickoff. Jarek's in the background, will eventually die here as Aggressive looks for more of these heroes. Vada, he's the low one, and he's the big core that he desperately needs to be able to take out of this fight. Fanta goes away, TP out, he knows they have no disables, they only have raw damage, and it's not enough. Liquid escape, they don't lose a hero, and now Ryan's gonna get picked off as well. Matumba Man found that one. They still take a Roshan fight, but it's in a danger zone. They lose any one of these heroes, and that could be the end of the game. September tries to get away, but the Bash is there, and he gets taken out. Matumba Man keeps on right-clicking away. Now on Maybe, turns under Aggressive again. Off the BKB, gets off the Sunder, but it's not much HP at all that he managed to get off. Gets hit by the unstable concussion, and he's down. 100 seconds, Maybe locked inside the Static Storm as well, and that will just be it straight out. Death from Timbersaw. He has a buyback, but no Aggressive for a minute and a half.
Just doesn't scale with items. He also scales with opponent's items, and they are very farm.
Illusions pops. Start going for the melee racks. It may be worth it for LGD to continue to try and slow stall this one out. Nope, they're going to make their initiation. Tries to go from Matumba Man, managed to get off the Dark Pack. The Ravage goes down, refresh, and reassess. Looks like Liquid are going to try and go back in, but they're scared out by Aggressive's BKB. And there goes. Kuro just gets popping the Dagon. Now the jump in, re-Ravage on the Aggressive. They're going to be able to pop him. 80 seconds on the clock. Round 2, the Static Storm, they glimpse it back, will be able to catch Zhao Wei. Jokum going in town, maybe he can't do it alone though, he needs some extra help. He's being beaten to death by Matumba Man. Reactive Armor being damned, he's just getting the stats up. Will go for Zhao Wei, just fought back, and maybe seeing a dieback too before he gets off the Primal Roar. Maybe he just doesn't put out enough damage against this team, not by himself. The Sunray can't save him. He has a buyback, but it's just him and Seb against the world, and not even Seb can stick around. It's a glimpse, catches him, pulls him right back in. Liquid take out 4. There's a buyback. It's now up from aggressive. But will it be enough? These two heroes against the full 5-mana Liquid, and they're healthy too. The Chemical Rage has brought Vada back up to full HP, and Matumba Man's passive has almost done the same as well. They're going to go for the second lane of Rax at bottom, if possible. The opportunity is set up. Aggressive is going to be initiated on him. Matumba Man, let's see if they can get the combo. He managed to get off the Sunder. Manta his way through with the BKB. Will be able to make the escape. Ravage off the mark for mind control, but he's got a do-over as he refreshes. Looks for the initiation. Good force staff save from Matumba Man as they manage to get the pounce away. Liquid defending their heroes beautifully as they start backing themselves out. Offensive GG. Maybe it is. It's Liquid. They may just be able to end this one. Vada lower. Daggett almost finished up entirely. Regen kicking into play. Gets off the Shivas. Is he going to survive from this? He will! Underneath the Static Storm, LGD can do nothing! A power chain away, Supernova up. Liquid can't force it in time, won't be able to take out the egg, and Kuro almost burns to death underneath that one. Liquid, 3 versus 5. They see the opportunity to be able to get a glimpse as well. Zep isn't going to be able to make it out of here. This is going to be left entirely up to maybe to try and defend. Liquid, how can he possibly do this with only the magic damage and these hyper regen powers of Liquid? He can't actually burst through anybody.
Liquid know that they have it too.
Yeah.
They use just solo ultimate onto the Terror Blade, knowing that he doesn't have buyback and they just have little fight left in them at this point.
They certainly do. They're going to be able to jump on him maybe here, beating him down with the Basher. BKB activated by maybe as he tries to make the jump away. Unstable Concoction thrown out for MMYs. The rest of the team focuses on the racks. The tier 4s are in a bit of trouble though. Back at base, Mind Control will defend that one. And now the numbers are a little bit more even, but it's 3 versus 4 inside the LGD base. And maybe he's the only damage dealer, and he's already down to half HP. Matumba Man beating through him, almost finishes off, and he gets him in the end. A Thunder Strike from Jerix finishes off the big carry of LGD. 2 minutes down, and Liquid will slowly right-click their way to victory here on the main stage. Lower bracket Kings, it seems, is now that title has passed over to Liquid as they've made their way from the beginning. Dropped down by MVP, and they do O's all the way now as they've made top 3.